Hey, it's Tuesday morning. We're getting a lot of rain. You probably hear it in the car here. I just wanted to say it's Tuesday morning. Monday morning got a workout in. It was good. Tuesday morning got up a little bit later, but I did my full stretching. So I'm going into work about 10 minutes later than normal. We'll see if the traffic sucks even worse because of the rain and because I'm 10 minutes later. But so far, good week overall, but I got to get some schoolwork done. Rock on.
It was long dark hair and a smile that kicked in the sky. Brown eyes that kill. I thought I'd be gone the rest of my life. She held my hand, well no, she held my heart. And then she disappeared. She never told me apart.
So it's Wednesday, and I just wanted to make a quick note. I'm starting to experience what I knew I would experience. I just thought it'd take a little longer. I've been working out for 2.5 weeks, Monday through Friday, every day, doing something. Whether it's lifting, doing exercises, or yoga with foam rolling. Every morning, Monday through Friday, for 2.5 weeks. This is Wednesday, so it's been, 13 days, 13 weekdays. What's happening is I'm getting aches and strains in my wrists and tendons. A lot of reading, including a good book that I would recommend for people who are interested in exercise stuff, which is Younger Next Year. And a couple others that support this same concept, that when you start working out again after you're 40, more so, the older you get, the more extreme it gets, but your joints and tendons do not recover as quickly as your muscles. Your muscles will respond very quickly, whereas your tendons and joints, because of the lower blood flow to them, will take longer to catch up. So I'm at a point where I have to kind of maintain the weights I'm at, not increase them. Make sure, like today, instead of lifting weight, I did body weight squats and lunges and supersets to give my wrist and shoulder and ankle some time to rest from the increased weight. But it's part of the process, and that's why I wanted to mention it. All right, I'm off to work. Rock on. It's time to go stretch. It's early. Hey, it's Thursday morning. So this week's been good so far. Thing is, I'm still achy. Just like I think I've already talked about it. My joints are aching. The stretching is helping, I think, with the tendons at least. But we'll see how it goes. All right, rock on. Hey, happy Easter. The vlog today will probably be done during my walk. I'm getting ready to go now. It's supposed to rain later today. I can see some clouds. So I'm going to try and get the walk in before I get rained on. But if I get rained on, I'm training for a Spartan race. Who knows what it'll be like. So it's fairly warm. It's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll figure out what Celsius is and put it up here, since I know a lot of the actual people who watch this don't know what a Fahrenheit is. And so it shouldn't be cold even if it rains. I should be all right. And I brought an extra shirt, a little towel to dry off with in case it happens. But let's go get a walk in. All right, I'm here in Xenia. I'm going to start my walk. I'm doing this one. Trail 1. And we're going to start right now. As you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful day. I was worried because the forecast said it was going to rain, and there's still rain in the forecast. However, I would have missed this beautiful day. All right, I'll check in with you in a little bit, and I'll tell you why I'm walking today. Point of my walk, and I told you I'd tell you why I walk on Easter Sunday. All right. It started about I don't know if it was 3 or 4 years ago. I started doing it. I started taking Easter to go either hike or walk. And even when I was out of shape, even when I wasn't working out, I took it. And that was the day I went out for a good long I think the shortest one I've done is 2 miles. The one I do today is going to be 3.2 miles, which that's a cool thing. I walked out in a half hour. Last time I did this exact walk, I made 1.5 miles exactly in 30 minutes and then walked back. Today I made 1.6 miles. It's only a 1/10 of a mile, but it's an improvement, so I'll take it as a win. How you doing? So, I don't know what your religious beliefs are. You know, those are yours. I totally, you know, respect your religious beliefs. But I just felt that Easter is supposed to be a celebration of life and God and Jesus and all of those things. And I was closer to all of that out here, as you can see in my mind. I'm close to all of that, but I am sitting in a church filled with people that are dressed in their best. I am a fan of ceremony and ritual. I think as human beings, it's important. You look in all different cultures, we have different rituals. I just felt that that ritual wasn't doing it for me. So this is my ritual now on Easter Sunday, regardless of what shape I'm in. Fortunately, I've actually been working out, so this has actually been kind of pleasant. Now, I did bring headphones, but that's for the first part and last part of this walk, because that's where there gets to be a lot of city noise, and so I can't hear the wind and the birds like I can right now. That's why I walk in Easter. Now, why do I do a Spartan race? Ah, man. So why did I sign up for a Spartan race? I'm going to be 49 years old and I'm out of shape. That's why. But that's the reason everybody says not to do it. Sign up for a Spartan race in October in Pittsburgh. Everyone's welcome to join me. If you get to Pittsburgh, you want to join the race, I got a team. If you sign up and join the team, you'll get the same start time as I do, and we can run it together. Well, when I say run, that's kind of a misnomer. I'll probably end up walking a lot of it, but anyway, I read a book called Younger Next Year. I reread it every couple of years. It's about the effects of aging and fitness, and is one of the most down-to-earth, practical, no BS guides I have ever read. They don't say, well, you have to eat like this and you have to do that and you have to. They say things like, stop eating crap, move, don't sit on your butt all the time. But one of the things they said that made a lot of sense to me was set a I don't know, I think they called it a wedge, I think. Anyway, what it is you set a goal that helps you focus on your smaller goals to get up to that goal. So I didn't want to say it out loud, I didn't want to commit to it, but 2018 I want to run a trifecta Spartan race. So I want to run the trifecta. That means that I have to run a Spartan sprint, which is 3 to 5 miles with like 20 to 25 obstacles. I'm doing one of those in October, but I'll have to do it again next year. You have to do a super. The super is 8 to 10 miles with more obstacles. I think it's 30 to 35. And a beast. The beast is 12 to 14 miles, and it has all the obstacles. I don't even know how many it is. A whole bunch. Whole bunch. So, how do I get to that? Well, I start doing things like this, like just walking and getting to the next step of cardio. Due to my weight, I'm not going to run. I might do a few sprints here and there, but I'm not going to run on a regular basis. It's just too hard on a knee that's already bad. I run the Spartan Sprint this year. That's my first step. My second step is to set up next year, buy a trifecta pass, which is you pay for 3 races at a discounted rate, whether you use them or not. Now, my original thought was I'll just do the beast first, which is the 12 to 14 mile, and get it over with. And I realized that's just plain stupid. I know I can do a Spartan sprint, though it might take me an entire day. I can do it. So what I'm going to do I think is I'm going to do the super first, which is the 8 to 10. That's the medium range. Then I'll do the beast, which will be the brutal challenge. And then I believe there is a sprint on my birthday when I turn 50, and then it would be cool to run it on my birthday as I turn 50. Yeah, I'm not sure it's sane either. I don't want to need to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I need to be buff enough. That's what I need. By the time I hit the beast, to be honest, the goal is to have a peak of physical condition, not something that I maintain. But I do want to maintain a level of fitness where I can go run, or at least complete a Spartan sprint on short notice without doing myself a damage. So the truth is too, as big as I am, even when I'm in shape, I'm going to be over 250 pounds. So I have to watch what that does to my joints. I have to look at if I want to be able to walk when I'm 60, assuming I live that long. Ooh, storm's coming, brother. Now originally, the name of this channel is My Date with Natalie Portman. And if you go way back, it explains it. Natalie Portman is an actress that I think is a very good actress. I think she's pretty, but there are a lot of pretty women out there. But I think she's a good actress. I like her work, most of it, and except for you'll hear my rants about the Star Wars, where I think she was miscast and I think the part was poorly written. But other than that, I pretty much like the work that she's done. And I just thought, hey, if I reach my fitness goals, well, at the time I thought if I reach my weight goals, I'll reward myself with a date with Natalie Portman. Might get stood up. It's a very real possibility that she won't show up for the date, but I still go. But then that morphed into getting fitness goals and life goals, and I don't want it to turn into a waiting on Godot, but it kind of has started to do that to itself. So my thought is, and if you got some feedback for me, please give it to me. My thought is, if I run the trifecta next year, at the age of, and hit it by the time I'm 50, that I have achieved the spirit of my goals. And I will reward myself with a date with Natalie Portman. Now, again, I don't want anybody to be disappointed when she doesn't show up. I fully expect to be on that date by myself. Well, you guys can come with me. How's that? But I think that is a realistic goal. I need some feedback if you got some for me. And my question to you is, what are you doing to take care of yourself? I mean, yeah, there's the physical side that I'm doing, but there's also the mental, spiritual sides. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating right? Are you taking time to think about you and your existence? Has the concept of your entire existence from start to end even crossed your mind? I don't know. As for me, of course I also was shot at in the Gulf War, so, you know. But anyway, seriously, you know, are you taking care of you in all the forms that you need to? Because it's said, it's cliche, but you're no good to anybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. All right, that's it for this week, I think. I'm gonna go home and post this vlog when I get done with the walk. Thanks for coming with me, and ooh, look down the stream. So thanks for coming with me on this walk.
Yeah.